everyone, welcome back to the Double D Ranch. We have some sad news. The meat birds are gone.
Well, the birds go in tomorrow for butcher. Kind of feels kind of sad, but we raised them for meat. We never got attached to them, and it's kind of part of life. But yep, tonight's their last night, and I got to have them at the butcher at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So a little overdue. Couple weeks overdue actually, but we couldn't get them in. They've been busy at the place we take them for butcher, so I got an appointment tomorrow, but like 2 or 3 weeks overdue, so we'll see how they end up tasting and how much meat we get out of them. Well, I've got the birds all loaded up. It's the morning of. Alright guys, so birds are dispatched and they're in coolers chilling right now. Went to the store and got some bags for sealing up the pieces because we got 10 of them processed whole and then 6 of them in pieces. So we'll be able to put the pieces in this, seal it up. Got our labels. These are the heat shrink bags for packing the whole birds in. You just put the bird in a tube down the cavity with a zip tie around it, put it in 190-degree water for a few seconds, and then pull the birds out, cool them off, and they're good to go in the freezer. And then we got a pot that we're going to be boiling. That's to shrink up the stuff. Birds, like I said, are out in the coolers chilling on ice. Had it done this morning and had them there at 8 o'clock. And they finished them. And I picked them up at 9 o'clock, so they had them for just an hour. Didn't watch it. I went into town while they were working. But yeah, so birds are done. Cost us $45 for 18 birds to be butchered and processed, so not too bad. All right, so we've got the birds. They've chilled for 4 hours, or 4 to 6 hours, so it would have been 9. So almost 6.5 hours. They've been chilling on ice. I rinsed them all off, brought them all in the house. We got the parts and pieces on the bottom and then the whole birds on the top. Get out of here, Sophia, get! What we're doing is, I'll show you just with one of them, but I've been cutting the necks off and the little tail section off. We got these heat shrink bags. So let me get one of them done and I'll show you what I'm doing. Here. So I just come in here and then get that tail piece off of there. That goes in the bucket for the hogs, or we might even be able to use that stuff for chicken stock if we want to make any or whatever. But here, there's one neck's been removed. They didn't leave enough skin on them, on the tails, for me to be able to tuck the legs up in like I've seen some people do, but this is how I'm going to do it. So you put them in leg first, or bottom first. All right, so I got the bird in the bag. Take the straw, put it down in the cavity. Take one of your zip ties. This is a smaller bird so far that I've been doing, but so you give it a twist. Put your zip tie on, and these are all ordered on Amazon, just the bags, and then we got labels too. So you got the sticker, or I'm sorry, the zip tie on. Water is about 180 to 190 degrees. You just take this and you dunk it under the water. Try not to burn your fingers like I just did. You pull it out, and what you want to do is try to get as much air out of that as you can. Twist it up some more, one more dunk. you don't want to cook the bird, so you just do that quickly. And then you yank the straw out, tighten up the zip tie, chop off the end. You can chop up the excess of your bag too if you want. And then that bird is done. And then when we're all done, oh, I punctured the bag. Well, this will not be redone, but when we're done, I will take a weight of all these birds and let you guys know what we got. Good. Okay, this is the same bird, second attempt. Those 3 over there that I did already worked fine, didn't have any problem, but as soon as I turn the camera on, I have troubles. Ouch. So you get her nice and shrunk up. This one looks like it's doing what it's supposed to. And another twist. And I'm gonna throw these. Keeping these things are stretchy. Come on. I'm gonna give her one more quick dunk just because I want that air out of there, or the wrinkles that where the air was to get out. All right, that bird is done. And again, you cut off your zip tie, cut off the excess if you want to. Put that in the garbage, and then we're setting these aside so they can be all stickered. You see the size? Like this bird was huge. Got a lot of bird on that, or meat on that one. So that's that. All right, so here's what our full birds look like, all packaged up and ready to freeze. I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator for probably a couple days and then put them in the freezer so they have time to do their thing. Most of them were 4.5 to 5 pounds. That was our highest was, let's see, 4 pounds, 11 ounces. So that's the highest weight we have out of these ones anyhow. And the lowest weight would have been, let's see, 3 pounds, 5 ounces. So most of them are right around the 4 pound mark. So those are ready to go. And now we are still working on the pieces. So I'm getting ready to vacuum seal breasts. I got a bunch of drumsticks still to clean up and thighs. But those are all going to be food saver vacuum sealed. So that's what the deal is now.